What do you think the size of a project is that justifies that from a residential perspective? Where that it's kind of a no-brainer to have that person. Like, where is there a like a range or?
Well, that's a
cutoff?
loaded question on live podcast here. I would say 300,000. It's worth consideration. 500,000 probably.
Right.
750 or north, you're exposed if you don't.
And what's great about a lot of owners reps is there's a whole slew of services they could be providing to you, right? And so maybe if you are one of these people who have a $300,000 project, there are certain things that are really the most important things an owner's rep does, and then there's things that may be a little less important. And so you could kind of, with most owners reps, kind of pick and choose the things that you want them there for. Like how much time, how many times they're going to visit the project. I mean, if you're doing a $1.5 million renovation, you're doing a $3 million home build. I mean, maybe that guy is your owner's rep is showing up very often, whereas on a $300,000 job, maybe he comes once a month. Maybe
I have a great analogy for this.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're going into the hospital, if you're going under major surgery, usually you don't just show up by yourself, check in, and go. Usually you have somebody there to advocate for you.
Right.
Because number one, you're probably not feeling good,
right.
Unless it's an elective surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So you have someone that to mind the store since you're in the middle of it. What degree of surgery, if you need a Band-Aid, do you need an advocate? No.
Right.
But if it's a major surgery or, even if it's inpatient and you're under anesthesia, think about it that way. You need an advocate. And if it's, there's no downside to have somebody in your corner as an advocate.
Right.
There's no downside to it.
Right.
And, and if, what is it? Let the buyer beware. If you're, we know plenty of people who are the smartest people in the room, just ask them.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Who then get themselves in big trouble.
Yeah.
The construction business is it is a completely different business in the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely different.
Yeah.
Been in construction all my life. I cannot get over how hard it is right now.
Right.
How hard it is. It's just not what it used to be for a mirrored room. And you need, there's strength in numbers. I would assemble your team. How many times did we talk about the boardroom, right?
Yeah.
A solid board of directors.
Sure.
You have this team of people, all with great ability in these different things. You're going to do a construction project. You need a team around you.
Right.
You need a team around you.
Right.
Not just the contractor and
right.
the contractor's team. You, the homeowner, needs a team around.
Because when you have, as a homeowner, you have a lot more at stake, really, than, the money is always important, but really more at stake than just the money, right? If you're someone who's, you bought a property, you're going to flip it, and this is kind of what you do, and the home doesn't have any real emotional attachment. You don't have any real emotional attachment to the home. You might be less inclined to, and it's just a matter of money, and you're used to that and that kind of risk. It might be that an owner's rep is not someone you want to consider, or that you will, give more serious thought to. But when you're talking about your home and you have an emotional attachment to the work that's being done and why you're doing this for the benefit of your family's enjoyment and health and safety and all that for years and years to come, then it really means something. There's more at risk than just your money. There's your
time,
there's your satisfaction in life, your happiness. All of that is tied to how well this project goes, especially when you're doing something that's major. And as construction advisors and all, to me, those are the people I really like to work with the most. Those are the people that I enjoy doing this work for the most, because it means more to them than it just somebody.
100%. Yeah. Look, if we can make a 20-second infomercial for Master Construction Advisors. The whole thing started was from these conversations that we were having, on the sidelines about, oh my gosh, I just wish we could have helped these folks before they got in trouble. And, I just think most people don't realize that there are advisors out there that exist. Everybody knows somebody. It's not normal.
Mhm.
It's not normal. Most people just go hire a contractor and then everything goes, but times are different.
Yeah.
Get an advocate, get an advisor, get an owner's rep,
Right.
get an start with your attorney. Somebody just get other eyeballs on this
Absolutely.
ahead of time.
I mean, think about it. When you're just, from the perspective of, a homeowner. I mean, look at the people who are out there developing property for a living. And, we talk about stadium projects, right? Like, these people have owners reps, and for a reason.
Right.
And these are the professionals, and they're out there, and they have other professionals because they understand the value. And look, a professional owner's rep on a stadium project is not going to be as inexpensive as an owner's rep on your home construction project.
As a percentage of
As a
construction.
percentage, it's gonna be a major investment. Yet they understand the value and the savings that come along with it. This is the same thing on a little bit of a smaller scale. And when you see that that's the way the professionals do it, that should really kind of tell you that this is the right way to do a project. And there's a lot of risk that could go wrong without such a person in your corner.
Amen.